As I was saying at the start of the stream, bruh, superpowers, certain superpowers aren't as cracked up as you think they are, bro. Especially on the caveat in real life. Like, that super strength in real life, what the fuck am I meant to do with super strength, my nigga? Like, as that to be my number one superpower. Why the fuck would I want super strength when I could have multi-shadow clone juice? Nigga, I'm taking shadow clones, like 5 shadow clones over super strength any day, nigga. Over super speed shit, nigga, any day, nigga. Shit, I might take it over flying too, nigga. I might be capping on that one. I might be capping on that one. Flying is kind of OP. Flying is kind of OP. Shit, the powers like flying, teleporting, and all that shit. I ain't gonna lie, they kind of got it, but shadow clones, I'm not gonna lie, that's the most underrated superpower of all time. I stand by it. I stand by it. You feel me? But we're gonna see this video, the most useless superpowers in IRL, in real life. Part 3. I ain't seen part 1 or 2, so but we start at part 3. You feel me? Let's get it.
Some time and tell me what these mods do before I take you to prison or after.
Okay, so it's been a couple months since I've done one of these videos, and the last video seemed to have a very positive reception, so I thought it would be a good idea to drop another one of them, because there are still way too many useless abilities that need to be covered. So in this video, we're going to be talking about some more useless superpowers to have in real life. Now, before I start mentioning some new abilities,
I feel like I've seen one of his videos before.
In the last video, because there were quite a bit of them. First off, I want to address a Kainu's devil fruit again, the magma fruit, and I will stand on this fruit being garbage in real life, because
that's easily garbage.
It's way too destructive to even apply to real life scenarios.
Bro, that's way too garbage. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is trying to say this shit ain't garbage? How the fuck you gonna use this in everyday life? The fuck?
Sure, there's the Logia intangibility, but if you have the choice of Logia, there are way better
Logia abilities.
With this fruit, your only options are to either continue your regular life,
give me light,
world-renowned criminal. More on that later. And don't tell me that you'll be the best hero with this fruit, because you will be a bigger threat to civilians than any other villain could hope for.
Nigga trying to be Jogo so bad, bro.
During Marine Ford, imagine you miss a magma fist and just destroy someone's car, or shoot, you put a crater through a building. Heck, you might even burn someone to ashes by accident. You're gonna be getting some type of lawsuit and getting put in jail for arson. Then there's Luffy's Gum fruit, which I'll admit that I've sold a bit short. I forgot.
No, Luffy, I'm not gonna lie. This ability is kind of useless, but it can be pretty nifty. It can be pretty nifty. Like, not being able to, like, no bullets and shit can hurt you. Like, knives can, but no bullets and shit can hurt you. You can repel that shit. You can just stretch your arm. I ain't gonna lie to you, not low key. Nah, you know what? Nah, gum fruit. Nah, I take that.
That there is the immunity to blunt damage. So realistically, the only problem you'd be having would be learning how to actually control the stretching. But the immunity to blunt damage is probably the only benefit you'll get from it, mostly because electricity immunity is fairly niche. It's still alright, but it's not the crazy Gear 5 shenanigans that you see in the series. Also, the imagination portion of this fruit is not as potent as some of y'all think. Don't go around thinking that you're gonna be summoning meteors from the sky just because you imagined it. And then finally, I found that many comments shared the same
I see that
possibility of gaining superpowers. Become
Alchema. I mean, that's Alchema. Heartless. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the thoughts. That was one of the thoughts.
A criminal. I've come to realize that it's possible that my audience consists of a lot more menaces.
Just become a criminal.
Some of y'all
interesting.
Can't be with powers. Now, contrary to popular belief, I am not a criminal, nor do I want to be a criminal if I had powers. Sure, no one would be able to stop you in theory, but then you gotta live the whole criminal lifestyle, like not associating with your family to preserve their safety, amongst other things, which is a lot less convenient than one would think. Then there were also people who were talking about world domination, and I believe that you guys should never ever get your hands on powers. You're the most spoiling villain that starts murking people for no reason. So with all that out of the way, it's time to finally talk about the first useless power on the list, One for All. Now, this power is actually one of the worst you can get in real life, in my opinion, due to how much recoil there is on your body.
That's a fact.
You can't even think about using One for All at full strength ever, unless it's a life or death situation. Like, I'm talking about
fate of the universe on the line. Beam pointed at Earth, you better hit it.
I want Iguodala.
That come with the full power punch. This man Deku was breaking his arms each
yeah,
time.
All for one is pretty trash.
training with All Might. Your limbs might actually explode off your body.
Off one is pretty trash.
And personally, I think a detached limb.
It shows your life too. Yeah, no, get it out of here.
Plus, I know for a fact no one
Get it
watching
out of
this
here.
video got the money to deal with broken arms or legs every
Fuck
other
no.
week. And plus, Deku was getting his arms healed by recovery.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Ain't nobody got no recovery girl with you.
Who on the other hand will be waiting a calm 3 months to recover from shattered bones.
Yeah, fuck that. Nah, this shit trash.
Long-lasting damage after using his arms too much. So you can expect that to happen to you as well if you throw hands too much. But besides the potential of getting OD hospital bills, you also gotta remember that there's a chance you won't even be able to fulfill the full potential of One For All. Deku had so many resources at his disposal to help him train, and we don't have those UA level training facilities in the real world. Even if you manage to learn full Cowling, you better be real slow with trying to raise the power of it. Number one, you're gonna have to be training by yourself, because I don't expect any human on earth wanting to fight with someone who can punch out city blocks with ease. Number two, you're gonna have to follow the steps Deku was
Nah, that's a fact. How the hell you gonna find a teacher, nigga? That nigga gonna blow up your gym.
Go 20% full Cowling immediately? That's just asking to mess up your body. And don't even talk to me about the other quirks in One For All. We saw how much mayhem was caused when Deku first discovered Black Whip. If this happens in public with a bunch of people around, you're gonna have a J. Jonah Jameson on your head every single time you try to walk around the city.
I can't stand Spider-Man. I can't stand him. I hate him.
Staying in the My Hero verse, we got Dabi's cremation quirk, but honestly, this part is going to be mostly about Dabi, because it's truly a horrific combo for him. Essentially, Dabi's body is more resistant to cold temperatures than hot because of his mom, so anytime he uses his fire, he gets burnt, which means that he can't even use his power for real without literally cooking his skin. If you were in Dabi's situation, why would you ever use this quirk? It only seems to hurt you. Like, sure, you got strong flames, but I can get the same effect with an aerosol can and a lighter. Use this quirk too much and you'll just end up as a flaming corpse with no chance of recovery.
That shit sucks.
I would be tight too. You're basically the failed experiment of the family. Now the last quirk I want to cover again.
Wait, he's got a brother?
Tail quirk, because I still got a lot of gripes with it. I talked about it in the first video, but let's be real. The channel was in a drastically different place than it is now. First off, I need you guys to level with me here. You guys can really call me anything, like stupid, short, a fraud, whatever. But one thing I refuse to be called is crazy for calling this quirk garbage, because quite frankly, it's extremely useless. No matter what, you cannot convince me that this tail wasn't just some result of some radiation mutation or something that got passed down genetically. The doctors probably saw this kid with a big tail and realized that this kid got no quirk.
Shit, what did I want to tell? Shit, low key, another, like a fourth arm. I ain't gonna lie. A tail might be cool. Like, if I could literally, like, a foot, like, if my tail was literally, like, you know, like, monkey. Please, no, please, please, please. Like, if it was another arm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could literally, like, do pull-ups with my tail type shit. Like, it could lift my body weight. I feel like that'd be cool. You'll be a freak. You know what I'm saying? You'd dead be a freak in real life. Like, why the fuck is this nigga walking around with a tail type shit? But, you know, I feel like that would, it's still, like, nah, low key. If you could, like, if that could be like your third arm, like, type shit that can literally lift your body, I feel like that could be pretty comfy. So you're a kangaroo, dude. You know what I'm saying? Literally like a kangaroo type shit. You know what I'm saying? That could be dope. Gorilla Z. Z, don't be a furry. A 6'8" monkey with a tail.
We're like,
I asked for that, to be honest.
That the tail is this quirk. That should work. Like, this thing just looks so inconvenient. I'm assuming that the tail just grew from the tailbone already in humans. So I can only imagine how annoying it would be to get close with this 3 foot.
What the fuck is this? Why is he double cheeked up like this? Yo.
Appendage quite literally between your cheeks. You're gonna have to get your clothes tailor-made or something. Also, any description of this quirk is actively coping. Heck, anyone who thinks this is some S-tier quirk in general is just coping. Sturdy tail. Okay. I don't care about the agility or breaking metal or whatever. What are you going to do with this quirk? Don't think you're gonna go speed blitzing anyone with this power as soon as you get it. Martial arts is like the only thing that can pair well with this quirk, and I know a large majority of us are not black belts in martial arts. So you gotta spend like 3 years.
I gotta tell I can be, nigga. The fuck? Shit, I got an extra nigga, I can be, nigga. Like, what you talking about? I'm doing everything that I possibly can with that shit, nigga.
Learning to try to make some use of this tail. But if you're already a black belt in martial arts, just stick with that. You don't need no tail for that. And some of y'all in the comments
that's an advantage.
On my head about this part. So let's just make a hypothetical. Let's say Electro is running rampant in New York City. You use your tail to grab him, electrocuted. Try to jump
Shit, I
in
ain't
the air
got
with your
nothing.
tail, electrocuted. Anything
Shit, I ain't
you
got
can
nothing.
get locked, this will be very accurate.
I ain't got
to
nothing
the
for that
shield.
nigga.
I feel like I've only seen this guy get rocked. Next ability we got is another revisit. It's basically any big name key blast in Dragon Ball, like the Final Flash, the Kamehameha, Galick Gun, etc. Now I know this one will be a bit controversial because we've all tried to fire off a Kamehameha. It's just a rite of passage. And quite frankly, if someone gave me the option to take Ki Blast as an ability, I would definitely take it. But that still doesn't eliminate the fact that the strongest forms of these Ki Blasts are way too strong to be practical in real life. Sure, the average pea shooter blast isn't blowing up the planet, but something like the Final Flash is a bit different. These blasts can level mountains
I hear it.
easily.
To be fair, see, I'm trying to hear what he was saying for this one.
And then there's the
I hear
grim
it.
possibilities of missing the blast. What happens if you blow up the
Yeah.
moon by accident or on
That is
purpose?
too
I know how
destructive.
some of y'all be moving. You are running the risk of destroying so many things in the
Shit, I'm a problem though. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me. You feel me? Ain't nobody can say nothing to me. Like, what you wanna do, nigga? What? What's up, nigga? What's up? What's up, nigga? Step back, nigga. What? Like, what? Nah, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me. I don't need a gun, nigga. That's all cheating, nigga. What's up? What's up? Huh? That's your ass. Pussy.
the world every time you fire off one of these big name blasts. Legitimate question. What type of ops do you have in your life that requires a
Ain't me a
Galick gun?
Jinchuriki.
Unless you are actively looking for violence
Fuck no.
and someone to blast, some pistol with the switch is getting the job done the same way. And I know a switch is illegal, but these big name blasts might as well be illegal as well. If
Low
you're-
key. Being able to like shoot Kamehameha is literally pretty much like just rolling around with a fucking RPG or some shit, bro.
and enjoying the
I got
video
that
so
shit
far, you
locked
might
in
as
my
well
back-
subscribe. We on
on
the
my
road to
back
50K,
pocket,
so
nigga.
I'd appreciate it a lot. Anyways, back to the video. Next up, I want to talk about how bad being a Jinchuriki would be in real life.
Aye, Heartless, this is literally you. Nigga said make me a Jinchuriki. Aye, let's see his answers.
My friend brought it up to back to the video. Next up, I want to talk about how bad being a Jinchuriki would be in real life. My friend brought it up to me after my last video, and I thought it was a really good point. We all know that being a Jinchuriki in the Naruto world is garbage. You got organizations hunting you down and trying to murk you just because of the tailed beast inside of you. And then the village most of the time wants you dead and ostracizes you from society.
Yup.
You get treated like a third-class citizen and
Yup.
a grade A threat. But
Yup.
in my opinion, the societal problems will probably not be as big of a deal in our world.
Oh,
The
fuck.
real issues start when you think about the fact that you have an actual demon inside of you, and you have to try to control them. Cause oh my goodness, will these demons take the chance to run rampant? If you
Yup.
get someone like Shukaku, you're cooked. You can't get no sleep because Shukaku will take control as soon as you hit the bed. To be honest, you gotta have your emotions completely unlocked because you run the risk of having the tail beast take over. And
Aye, and Heartless, you done said. Heartless, you said that. Hey, you a hot-headed ass nigga. You said yourself you're a hot-headed ass nigga. Aye, you got Kurama or any of them niggas in your body, nigga. Shit, they gonna take over your shit, nigga. They gonna take over your shit, nigga. Just like that, nigga. You about to blow the whole earth. Fuck this nigga.
no, there's a lot of people who would let their tailed beast run rampant in a moment of weakness. You get your heart broken, boom, Kurama just destroyed
Yup.
half the city.
Yup.
There's the chance that you can
Yup.
manage to siphon off
This
some-
nigga Heartless got fuck that. Nah, this nigga Heartless got crash out tendencies. Fuck no, am I allowing this nigga to be a Jinchuriki? Fuck no. Hell no. This nigga got crash out tendencies, bro. Fuck that shit.
the power of the tailed beast. Even if you do that, most of the forms
For the
are still
greater
garbage.
good, this nigga
man
could never be a
Naruto's skin was
Jinchuriki.
burning and peeling off during transformation because of the chakra alone, and he ain't even have control of this form. Even some of the upper forms of the tailed beast chakra cloaks could risk death if the tailed beast decides to take away your chakra too quickly. So basically, you gotta hope your tailed beast isn't annoying and wants to cooperate with you. There's not much you can really do on your side. Then you also need to hope that no one wants to do any experiments on you,
Yup.
because the government would definitely be
The government
interested in
will be
someone
on your
with
ass, bruh.
healing, strength, speed, etc. And for the next power on the list, after some further deliberation, I've concluded that having a Susanoo would probably not be super crazy as one would expect. Besides the whole going blind part, which would likely be a pretty bad drawback, the Susanoo also has another deterrent from using it. This thing causes so much pain for the user. Sasuke said it was like pain in every single cell in his body, and it only gets worse with the higher stages. You're not gonna be getting some free giant samurai armor that you're gonna be chilling inside of. As long as you're in it, you're gonna be feeling feeling that pain. Then there's the fact that a perfect Susanoo is like 100 meters tall, so good luck maneuvering that around. I guess you could use it like Sasuke, i.e. use it like a taxi, but then again, your chakra consumption will be cooked. If you can get through all those caveats, you got yourself a pretty good power. Will you be able to handle all those inconveniences?
Hell no.
Most likely not. This last power I want to cover is going to be handled a bit differently than the others in this video. It has a very special place in my heart. When I was younger, I always liked the characters with super speed like the Flash, Sonic, Quicksilver.
Me too. Oh shit, what's he about to say, bro? Because I'm not gonna lie, super speed has always been like one of my favorite like superpowers, bro. Like as much it's usually like kind of boring to most people, but like I've always loved the idea of like having super speed, bro. So please, not too much.
Etc. And I always thought it would be really good to have super speed in real life. Like I could run at the speed of sound. That sounds amazing. And you know, after growing older, I realized that super speed is so busted it's not even funny. And you don't even need that much speed to be able to win any fight for real. But after I realized this, I realized that all these shows I was watching growing up were all a lie. And yes, this is going to be me ranting about super speed in media, not about how effective it is in real life. Because the orangutan at the zoo probably knows that running fast is really effective. Super speed seems to be so worthless in these shows. They always have the hero lose so
Yeah. He's speaking facts right now.
many brain cells when they have this power, or they'll have the speedster be like the jokester of the group, so he automatically seems weaker than he actually is.
Like every speedster in media, except from Sonic. I mean, Sonic is as well, to be fair, but Sonic wins a lot. But in general, this nigga, bro, fucking speedsters are always like they have to be nerfed so hard with like their fucking intellect and shit, bro. Like they're book smart, but they're like fucking goofballs and shit, and they just get duped a lot.
Like, I know it's a hard power to ride around, but you shouldn't let anyone get away if you're so fast that everything seems to stop around you. Like look at this. You should be winning every single battle. Remember when Wally beat a Lex Luthor fused with Brainiac with pure speed blitzes? This is how every fight in real life would go if you had even a fraction of Wally's speed. Like, give me super speed and I'm taking it. But if you give me the CW Flash's intelligence as well, then don't even offer it.
Hell no.
I'd rather get the tail quirk. You're basically giving yourself a lobotomy for the chance to run super fast sometimes. They always have speedsters lose brain cells and act like they can't react to anything being thrown at them when they in fact can easily react and be untouchable. The only cons, if you can even call them cons with super speed, are time travel and super immense speed. Immense speed is only a con because it's kind of just overkill. Like if you can run at 1% of the speed of light, you'll be more than fast enough to deal with most situations. You don't need to be gathering as much speed as possible to become some sort of god of speed. And if you constantly think that you need more speed, get help or please apply to be a Flash villain or something. Time travel will be kind of a negative because we don't know how it functions in our own world. So you'd actively be trying to learn about the implications and consequences when trying to make changes to the
ugliest thing I've seen in my fucking world. I hate one of the biggest pet peeves other than the CW Flash series. One of the biggest pet peeves was seeing the way this nigga runs as the Flash in his fucking movies. The way he runs. Like it's probably not for the big thing, but like if you've got super speed, the way you run matters. Like you could run like a I don't know, like a stick man with like just like these type shit. That's fine. The way Sonic runs, that's fine. Like with his arms in the back. The way this nigga runs with like his ugly ass run, bro, with his arms just swinging like these. I hate it. Oh my god, I got so much hate for that shit. That's what. But even before the shit about the actor came out, I never liked this iteration of the Flash, bro. Hated it.
So you'd actively be trying to learn about the implications and consequences.
This shit's so ugly.
You'll probably make and erase a couple alternate timelines.
This shit's so ugly, bro.
Pun not intended. And if you
the Flash series was my favorite of all time, but the fall off was hard. Well, the fall off was bad, bro. I stopped watching it from like season 3.
You should be able to stop all crime, but there has to be some sort of curse or equivalent exchange when you get this power. The inevitable random IQ drops could truly be the end of some people's lives.
Literally.
There are definitely other powers I want to cover.
Literally.
Like adaptation or
always get random IQ drops, bro. Like nigga can't fucking sort of random simple situations, bro. All because of plot.
Enjoyed the video and thank you so much for all the support.
I'll be video though.
With that being said, have a great day.
I'll be video though.
Peace out.
It is a good video though. I like it.